For me, is I'm building athletes. I'm building athleticism.
These kids got to put on muscles.
All right, friends, Zach Evanesh here coming at you with an Underground Strength Q&A with great timing because this is the week that I have launched the SSPC certification, Strength and Sports Performance Coach certification. So let's do a screen share so you guys see the question in real time. And this question is great because it's coming in from a parent and a former athlete. And I have found that the parents that understand best the type of training that is needed for their kids have a competitive background, not necessarily a collegiate background, but they competed in sports. They took it seriously. They understand that it's a commitment requiring year-round training, not necessarily 3-4 times a week, but that there's going to be different training frequency, different training volume on the in-season, the preseason, the postseason, and so on. So this question's coming in from Ben, and he's responding to my newsletter at zachstrength.com. Ben says, really good stuff, Zach. Your content is the best. Boom, I see no lies here. Interesting that you posted this video to YouTube, and the video that he's talking about is the video on the top 3 reasons why athletes are injured. So I wanted to give everybody context. 3 of my kids just finished up baseball/softball for the summer, and I'm getting pressured to do fall ball from other parents. So my son is in baseball right now. It is July 11th, and we've got 2 more weekends of baseball. So you got to understand he played baseball in the spring. He's on a travel team, but he also started playing for the middle school. And then we go into this summer, and then we also have fall ball, which is a possibility that we don't do, although he's done it all the time. And let's just focus on this question here, but I want to give context. I know how you feel here. So I was a catcher for 4 years at a Division II school in Ohio. And believe me when I say I feel it every morning. I played a ton of baseball. My kids that are playing are 9, 7, and 5. They're so little. My gut is telling me to back off for the fall and just focus on playing in the backyard, or perhaps even looking at soccer or something like that. They all love playing baseball and softball, but I'm very much in favor of the long game. My question for you is, given that my kids are so young, what types of quote unquote strength training / agility work should I be doing? I take them to the park regularly and we do the monkey bars. I let them hang from pull-up bars. We do broad jumps, skipping, wheelbarrows, shuffles, and stuff like that to keep it fun. There's always a game of backyard football in there too. I'm just curious to know your thoughts on all this. So my son wrestled through 3rd or 4th grade, also played baseball. We did soccer a little bit when he was younger. He was involved in like introductory gymnastics in his younger years as well. So that's important because you've got the 5, 7, and 9-year-old. This age category, 5 to 7, and then they start growing, 8, 9, is a crucial time to build kinesthetic awareness, body awareness, which is what kinesthetic awareness is, develop a baseline of strength, and that comes through playing multiple sports. So if I play basketball, which my son does, it boosts my speed, my power, my conditioning, my hand-eye coordination. It also improves teamwork and being coachable and listening to a coach and understanding strategy. And so you can do exactly what you're doing, which is going out and quote unquote playing, having fun with the kids. And you need to find a way to actually, as a parent, move to a town and a place where kids are outside playing a lot. So my son and daughter, if they're not in training, they're at the beach all day, boogie boarding, surfing, they're playing volleyball, they're swimming, they go to other parks and they play basketball, they play football. So all of these sports improve them at another sport. Louis Simmons wrote a book called The Rule of Three, and it was based off of how the Soviet Union and the Eastern Europeans would have the younger athletes participate in 3 sports up until the certain age where their sport was known and researched to be safe and most effective to move into a time of specialization. Baseball and softball should not be specialized. That being said, if they're going to play fall ball, which my son did, you need to address with the coaches that you expect them to move to play different positions. The fact that you played baseball means, and you have this understanding, what I want to see from you, Ben, is that you move in and start coaching. Not all dads have even the common sense to move kids around. For example, if my son pitches in a game, he should not be moved to a catcher position thinking he's getting a break from pitching. If somebody's a catcher, I want that team to have multiple catchers, so your son or your daughter is not doing 100+ squats. Actually, it would probably be more like 300 squats per game. They need to be infield. They need to play different bases. They need to play in the outfield. Coaches should also teach the kids how to throw so they can become pitchers. In softball, it's very interesting how girls pitching is like a sport in and of itself, right? Baseball players, they're always throwing overhand, but softball pitching is underhand. So those who are working with softball need to teach those girls how to pitch, how to play different positions, because they all require a different form of athleticism and a different style of throwing. It strengthens the body. That being said, get some little medicine balls, like 3 and 4 pounders, and just have your kids throw the medicine balls. Play Hoover ball, which is when they're throwing the medicine ball over a volleyball net. So disguise the, I don't want to even say training at this age, disguise it at all as play, okay? Next up, Ben is saying, and you guys could see this was 5 hours ago. He's saying, I paid for a subscription for the Underground Strength Academy, which is undergroundstrengthcoach.com, in December of 2021. And it has done wonders for me. I'm only 38, but with all of the catching that I've done, my body feels much older. And I often say, if you wrestled, your body ages in dog years. So I'm 46. What's 46 times 7? We're like 300 something years old. I've focused a lot on the body weight content on the website, and I've gone from 205 down to 190. I still have a bit of pain from time to time in my knee, but everything else feels great. And even my knee pain was not as bad as it used to be. I'm in better shape than I was in my playing days. I only lift weights once a week just to mix it up. My joints are so much better. Thanks for all your hard work over the years. This has been so great for me. Awesome. Let's cut the screen share, if I could even find that. Stop the share. And here we go. So I love getting those good news emails about people taking action. Here we have a dad investing in his own fitness, which I think is the most important way to influence and inspire your own kids. You want your kids to be in shape? What are you doing? My kids, from the time that we moved here, even before that, so when they were babies, they saw daddy lifting kettlebells, sprinting, lifting anything that could be, utilized as a weight. So for example, when I take my son, he's got a little business going on, mowing lawns. He's like, Dad, I'll help you put the lawnmower. And I say, no, I'm going to Hulk it in there. And I want them to see that the things that I'm doing, it's inspiring to them, that it's important to be strong. I remember being out in front of my house, sprinting, carrying kettlebells, then climbing rope in the garage. Guess what my kids did? They took out the folding gymnastics mat, they put it on the grass. And while I was doing push-ups and stuff, they were trying to mimic that. It didn't look like a push-up, but it was the whole point of them seeing, oh, this is normal activity. So if you want to train athletes properly, there's got to be a developmental approach. There's got to be a strategic approach. In my mind, it's very much common sense. So if you are a coach, go to sspcoach.com. If you're like Ben and you want to learn, go to undergroundstrengthcoach.com. And there's plenty of resources below in the bottom of this YouTube video so you can see what it is that you can take action with, whether it's a training program, a certification, getting on the free newsletter to get free training courses, and of course, comment, like, and share. And anybody who comments, I will answer your question. And if I don't answer it, if I miss it, shoot me an email, undergroundstrengthcoach@gmail.com. Boom. Talk to you guys soon. I am out of here. All right, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for subscribing. And now I want to go over the many ways that you guys can go to the next level. We've got links underneath every YouTube video so you can see our programs on Train Heroic. Most importantly, you could get on the free newsletter where you not only get a free badass training course, but you're also going to get a welcome discount code that you can apply to our training courses. You'll also see links for the Underground Strength Coach certification, the Strength and Sports Performance Coach certification, the Underground Strength Academy. A lot of different programs, a lot of different opportunities, but the way to be in the know when they get released or when we're holding a sale is to be on the newsletter at zachstrength.com. That's what you want to do. Thanks for supporting, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Boom.